the people. Like what is happening in Nigeria today, where somebody wakes up and take other people's land and said they had temporary permission to use the land and come out openly. It's so bizarre. And tell the people that you have given it to somebody else. Is that person not entitled? And funny enough, all the celebrated land you are taking from people in Abuja, this land belongs to Southerners. Face the fear face. Elegant face. You don't face the fear face. So you're afraid of the faces of some people. But you can deal with our own people. They mean nothing. So that's what politicians do. That's why they're afraid. Wike is doing it because there's a governor called Fubara. Wike is doing all that he's doing because there's a governor called Fubara who does not want any trouble. Who says kuli temper. Who says that my being a governor is not worth anybody dying. Lie. If we get say people will die, you to make sure that people die. If we get say people head will break, we need to make sure that people head will break. Don't do that because your followers are there. That's why Wike is doing this thing. It's running. If some of us are governors, by now Wike will not come to Port Harcourt. River State, he will not come. That's the truth of the matter. If you like, let him come with all the federal mind. He will stay in Abuja and do his federal mind. But this River State, but thank God for Fubara. Blessed are the peacemakers. Nobody so than talk. But me, the one I believe is that the kingdom of God suffereth violence, and violence taketh it by force. I don't believe that blessed are the, what that one said there? Blessed are the peacemakers, they will inherit the kingdom of God. You cannot inherit the kingdom of God when you are alive. Oh. It is when you die that you go and inherit the kingdom of God. Eh? So that one, my own is the kingdom of God suffered violence. And what happened to it? And violence taketh it by force.
Comment on this 27 wicked lawmakers.
They are no longer lawmakers. So don't say 27 lawmakers. Former lawmakers. The constitution is very clear on this issue. They defected. Whether they deny or not, that shows the character of Wike and his people. It shows their character. It shows that they are not people that we should waste our breath on. Why would we waste our breath on people who cannot own up to what they said, what they did, and what they stood for? Why? That shows that they are not people that anybody can even talk about. So I don't bother my head. I stop thinking about them. They are not lawmakers. If they like, they can run from pillar to post. At the end of the day, water will know its level.
Okay, now, what message of encouragement do you have for Fubara in the face of the hostilities from Wike that has continued over time?
Fubara should realize that people are following him and are dying on his behalf. And we who believe that it's on the right side of history, he should know that we are not ready to go and inherit the kingdom of God very soon. We are not ready to go and inherit the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is not here. Somewhere. After we have died. We are not ready to die now. I'm 60. I want to live. I want to enjoy this house. So those of us, he should know that the mandate given to him by Rivers State is to discharge his duties as governor of Rivers State and to stand firm and protect the life and property of Rivers State.
How do you react to the striking of the Niger Delta ministry?
You see, there is a problem in this. That's why it's very difficult for me to talk about Niger Delta. Because when the German made sacrifice, everybody comes say it's Niger Delta. And they grab it. They didn't make any sacrifice. We are the people who are dying. We are the people they call all manner of names. I saw one Wike supporter said, if this time we try, if we do anything, soldiers will come. I tell him, you will be the first to die. You that is talking. Because we have seen your face. We will come and get you. Some people were not afraid. So that one, you tell people, soldiers will come and where? Where? The German, they fear that nonsense. Don't go and push people that are sleeping. You go and be pushing them, telling them something. If that is what Wike is telling them, we don't want to go to war. We know that not only Ikore people are with him. Let Wike not use the Ikore people as sacrificial lamb. Because I have Ikore blood flowing in my vein. I can have sympathy. But the one from Sagbama, the one from Ogulaha, the one from Arugbo, that does not have any connection. Because this community where we come from is an liberal community from Ikore. This Obama is an liberal community. And it's one of the principal towns in Calabar. So somebody from here will not want to harm somebody from Elebrada. But what of somebody from Arugbo who have no connection whatsoever with Ikore, and he sees the Ikore man saying that army people come and kill us. And then army people went to Sema, cross over to Sema, and shot one Ijoma. And the Ijoma people that say, hi, he's on Kimemia. Eh? Wame bia. Wamu bia. Waku bia. When they say that, they say, Asawana, wana. That's prayer. When they are coming, they will not know that one of their leaders, Dokubo Asari, is from Elebrada. They won't know that one because from Arugbo, they don't know anywhere called Elebrada. It's an Ikore man that said army people should come and kill our people. They should guide what they say because it's not possible. A lot of people want to see what others have seen before them. They want to see. We heard that the job people did this in Ondo State. We didn't see it. We heard that the job people did this one in Lagos. We didn't see it. We heard that the job people did this one in Edo State. We didn't see it. They did it in Delta. We did not see it. They want to see it. Rivers Ijaw has been able to manage. We have been able to manage and live peacefully with our brothers and sisters so that the stories of Edo, Ondo, Delta will not be replicated here. But some people, we were ministers. Rivers Ijaw people were ministers. We did not become boisterous, cantankerous, and say all manner of things. Even in this community, in my family, we had Kande West who was a minister. We did not bring it here to come and kill people. We did not say, but my people will kill everybody. We call the army. He that diggeth a pit will surely fall inside the pit.
If you are not a good meditator, if you can't focus, do the 40 days technique to learn to get to alpha. When you first wake up in the morning.
Let's come back home on River State governance. What areas do you think that Governor Baraka concentrates?
Governor to concentrate on the economy. Governor, we have seen that even with little we are doing, so much is being made. We should look at the blue economy, the economy of the sea, start to go.
It has huge
potential. Yes. It's very easy. Yes, for tourism and other things. The coastal areas, open up the coastal areas. Bring tourists, provide security for them. It's cheap. It's not rocket science. It's very cheap. Wallahi, I'm telling you. If I have the opportunity, I will go into it and demonstrate. When I was coming home, people were laughing at me. I came to this town. I stayed in my cousin's house. Late Chief of Park, he evacuated his matrimonial bed, his room for me. And I stayed in his house. And I feel sad that he's not alive to see what I have done. And today, drive around Obama. You can see him. You can see the number of things we have put in place. I came here without anything. I came here when I was being haunted by government. I told myself, I am going to change the narrative. I am going to change the narrative. And I did. And I'm going somewhere else. And I've told the people, I'm going to change the narrative. Go to Cotonou. If you see my building, you'll be shocked. But what does the government of Nigeria give me? I've never been in government. They've never given me multi-billion contracts. See, when you think every one kobo you have You want to magnify it. You want to multiply it. You want to change it to something else. All that you live for is to for multiplication, not by all these crimes being committed. Fubara is going to stay 8 years. In 8 years, let it change the narrative. Let people turn back tomorrow. And he can become president of Nigeria. If somebody like Wike wants to aspire to become president, why will Fubara not have this thing to aspire to become president? Wike, what does Wike know? To go and break people's houses, demolish people's houses, give it to his cronies, or mortar and rods? Government. That is what a government like Bola Tinubu government would be. Look at Iran today. The whole world is talking about Iran. Why? Because the government, the leadership of Iran sat down and said, we cannot be perpetually under the threat of Western powers. We are going to create our own. And that's what we want to change. We want to change the narrative. You will see, we will bring money. Kalawari people should be ready. Money is coming. The money that is coming, they've never imagined it. It's not about oil alone. And we'll partner with the government. If the government is ready, we'll bring the money. And we'll abolish poverty in Rivers State to the shame of people like Wike and others. When Rivers State governor said, Rivers State can operate without federal allocation. There are several things in Rivers State that grows wild. You don't need to plant them. Plantain, banana, they grow wild. In all this area, you are passing, you see them, they are growing wild.
Yes.
Palm plants, like palm trees and so on. They grow wild. So we harness these things. We put them together. First and foremost, we repair and salvage our land by doing proper cleanup. It's not expensive. Don't mind this 419 Ogoni cleanup. It's 419. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. And I'm very, very ashamed that Ogoni people are buying into this fraud against their people. And they're sharing the money and they're chopping it. 419. Proper cleanup is what we want. We will clean our land, clean our rivers, clean our waterways. And you see
IYC to the limelight. What are you doing to settle your voice?
it's not about settlement. There is one Jonathan Lokpobri who we supported to become president, thinking that because he can speak English, we needed somebody who can articulate the issues. And